Hey guys, it's Carrie from Red Curtain Addict, and I am in Times Square about to hang out with Sahr Ngaujah, who plays the artist Toulouse-Lautrec in Moulin Rouge The Musical. This show is so hot right now and is receiving a ton of buzz. So I'm going to hang out with Sahr to figure out why should we see this show and why it should be on your Broadway bucket list. Okay, so tell me about your role in Moulin Rouge The Musical.
In Moulin Rouge The Musical, I play Toulouse-Lautrec.
I am an artist. You should quick at that.
There are only two real people involved in the story. It's Lautrec and Harold Ziegler, the owner of Moulin Rouge, played by Danny Burstein.
If there was one song that comes up, what is your favorite? Like when it gets to that moment, you're like, oh, I love this song.
It's a section we called Crazy Rolling in the Deep. Christian, played by Aaron Tveit, you know, he finally gets his heart properly shattered by Satine, you know, and then he gets into, you know, I remember when I lost my mind. It still gives me goosebumps.
Such a good one. And you know, I want to talk about the process because you've been a part of this show from the very beginning. And some people may think that this comes across as just a few months of practice, but you guys have been working on this for over 2 years.
The development, the way I understand, actually started about 10 years ago in Australia. By the time I was involved with it, about 2.5 years ago, there was a script. The script was working. There was tons of music. And since then, the script has changed, it's expanded, it shrunk. A lot of songs came and went for numerous reasons. You can imagine the process of getting rights.
So there's over 75 songs. I was like sitting there just almost counting them like, whoa, to get all the rights to this music had to be a ton of work. So you are actually headed to the theater for a show tonight that people are already asking me for it. And I was like, really? So as far as the movie though, like what are some of the differences or the similarities that we could look out for?
Now in this show, we're using some songs from the original, but we are also using popular music from today. Lautrec was written in this piece as a much more prominent character. Than in the film. Galvanizing Christian's character at times, you know, admonishing or encouraging Satine's character.
You get to know both of the characters and you are helping them along their journey. Okay, so one thing I have to tell you is when I was hearing you sing for the first time on the stage, I thought, God, you know what he sounds like? He sounds like Nat King Cole. Super like buttery, like it's just really, I don't know, just like such a nice voice that you have. And right at that moment, I heard you sing Nature Boy.
Oh, wait a minute, you were thinking that before the...
Yes, I really did. And I want to know, how many times do you perform this a week?
8.
8 times a week. Okay, so I have to know, how do you continue to bring on the energy every time?
There is muscle memory involved, and I do things in my warm-up process to kind of trick my body into doing what it's supposed to do, you know, like once I start this training or that training, the body is like, we know where this guy is going to push us now.
Do you drink a lot of coffee?
No. I do vitamins and minerals, you know. I take like lion's mane mushrooms. This is very good for the brain synapses. I don't think about myself as an actor as much as I think about myself as a storyteller. When I'm going here every day, I'm galvanized to tell the story as best as I possibly can.
Yeah, it's like we feel like I was crying at the end. I was so invested into this show.
I mean, I feel like when people are paying the type of money that they drop to come to a Broadway show, you're paying for elite storytelling, you know?
Like 3 reasons that you think this is one of the shows you gotta check out.
The craftsmanship is at a very high level. I feel honored working with the team of people that are on and behind the scenes on this project. It's exquisite work. I mean, if someone is in the mood for a great love story,
it's definitely one.
Then they should come and see it. The execution, the lights, the set design is absolutely breathtaking.
So it is amazing. So I have to tell you, just even the theater alone, when you walk in, you don't have to actually wait for a curtain to rise to be immersed into Moulin Rouge. You are already there. I was like, okay, so I'm from Tulsa and I come to, Times Square and you're just kind of like this, like we were doing earlier. What the heck? Yeah. That's how I felt from Moulin Rouge. I was like, oh my gosh, and the show hadn't even started. Okay, so you gotta get into the theater because you got a show tonight. But it's been so much fun to get to know you personally and to hear about the show. And if you want to find out more about Moulin Rouge The Musical and see more exclusive, awesome interviews and backstage tours, make sure to check it out at redcurtainaddict.com.
The Moulin Rouge